my name is Cameron Gibson. I'm a senior nursing major from Atlanta, Georgia, and today I will be reading What Was I Scared Of by Dr. Seuss. Now pay attention because at the end I will be asking 3 questions, and whoever has the most correct answers will be winning this book. So let's get started. Well, I was walking in the night and I saw nothing scary, for I had never been afraid of anything, not very. Then I was deep within the woods when suddenly I spied them. I saw a pair of pale green pants with nobody inside them. I wasn't scared, but yet I stopped. What could those pants be there for? What could a pair of pants at night be standing in the air for? And then they moved. Those empty pants, they kind of started jumping. And then my heart, I must admit, it kind of started thumping. So I got out. I got out fast as I could go, sir. I wasn't scared, but pants like that, I did not care for. No, sir. After that, a week went by. Then one dark night in Greenwich, I had to do an errand there and fetch some Greenwich spinach. While I had fetched the spinach, I was starting back through town when those pants raced around the corner and they almost knocked me down. I lost my Greenwich spinach, but I didn't even care. I ran for home. Believe me, I had really had a scare. Now bicycles were never made for pale green pants to ride them, especially spooky pale green pants with nobody inside them. And the next night, I was fishing for doubt trout on River River when those pants came rowing towards me. Well, I started into shiver, and by now I was so frightened that I'll tell you, but I hate to. I screamed and rowed away and lost my hook and line and bait too. I ran and found a brickle bush. I hid myself away. I got brickles in my britches, but I stayed there anyway. I stayed all night, the next night too. I had to be there still, no doubt, but I had to do an errand, so the next night I went out. I had to do an errand, had to pick a peck of snide in a dark and gloomy snide field that was almost 9 miles wide. I said, I do not fear those pants with nobody inside them. I said and said and said those words. I said them, but I lied them. Then I reached inside a snide bush, and the next thing that I knew, I felt my hand touch someone. And I'll bet that you know who. And there I was, caught in the snide, and in that dreadful place, those spooky empty pants and I were standing face to face. I yelled for help, I screamed, I shrieked. I howled, I yowled, I cried. Oh, save me from those pale green pants with nobody inside. But then a strange thing happened. Why, those pants began to cry. Those pants began to tremble. They were just as scared as I. I never heard such whimpering, and I began to see that I was just as strange to them as they were strange to me. I put my arm around their waist and sat right down beside them. I calmed them down. Poor empty pants with nobody inside them. And now we meet quite often, those empty pants and I, and we never shake or tremble. We both smile and we say, hi. The end. Now, for those 3 questions, the first question is, what is the name of the book? My second question is, who is the author of the book? And my last question is, what color were those pants? Thank you for tuning in to my reading, and I hope you all enjoyed. Bye!
You can send your answers to the email on the screen. Happy Halloween!
Hello everyone, my name is Danielle Harris and I am a junior communicative sciences and disorders major from Rockville, Maryland, and today I'm going to be reading you a story titled Room on the Broom by Julia Donaldson. I'm super excited, but make sure you're paying attention because after I finish reading, I'm going to ask you 3 questions, and whoever gets the most questions correct will get this book sent to them in the mail, okay? So let's get started. Room on the Broom. The witch had a cat and a hat that was black, and long ginger hair and a braid down her back. How the cat purred and how the witch grinned as they sat on their broomstick and flew through the wind. But how the witch wailed and how the cat spat when the wind blew so wildly it blew off the hat. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the hat, but no hat could be found. Then out of the bushes, on thundering paws, there bounded a dog with the hat in his jaws. He dropped it politely, then eagerly said, I am a dog as keen as can be. Is there room on the broom for a dog like me? Yes, cried the witch, and the dog clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the fields and the forest they flew. The dog wagged his tail, and the stormy wind blew. The witch laughed out loud and held onto her hat, but away blew the bow from her braid just like that. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the bow, but no bow could be found. Then out from a tree, with an ear-splitting shriek, there flapped a green bird with a bow on his beak. She dropped it politely and bent her head down, then said, I am a bird as green as I can be. Is there a room on the broom for a bird like me? Yes, cried the witch, so the bird fluttered on. The witch tapped her broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the reeds and the rivers they flew. The birds shrieked with glee and the stormy wind blew. They shot through the sky to the back of beyond. The witch clutched her bow, but let go of her wand. Down, cried the witch, and they flew to the ground. They searched for the wand, but no wand could be found. Then all of a sudden, from out of a pond, leaped a dripping wet frog with a dripping wet wand. He dropped it politely, then said with a croak, I am a frog as clean as can be. Is there room on the broom for a frog like me? Yes, said the witch, so the frog bounded on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. Over the moors and the mountains they flew. The frog jumped for joy, and wonder what's gonna happen. What do you think is going to happen? Let's see. The broom snapped in two. Oh no. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down they went and tumbled into a bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud. I wonder what animal roars. and is really big. Can you think of what animal roars and is super big? Let's see. I am a dragon, as mean as can be, and which with French fries tastes delicious to me. No, cried the witch, fly her higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire. Help, cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew near with a glint in his eyes and said, just this once I'll have witch without fries. Oh no. I wonder if her friends will be able to help her. Maybe. But just as he planned to begin on his feast, from out of a ditch rose a horrible beast. It was tall, dark, and sticky, and feathered and furred. It had 4 frightful heads, it had wings like a bird, and its terrible voice, when it started to speak, was a yowl, and a growl, and a croak and a shriek. It jerked and it squelched as it strode from the ditch, and it said to the dragon, buzz off, that's my witch. Ooh. So now we have 2 people trying to eat her. The dragon drew back and he started to shake. I'm sorry, he sputtered, I made a mistake. It's nice to have met you, but now I must fly. And he spread out his wings and was off through the sky. Then down flew the bird and down jumped the frog, down climbed the cat and phew, said the dog. And thank you, oh thank you, the grateful witch cried. Without you, I'd be in that dragon's insides. So her friends saved her. Then she filled up her cauldron and said with a grin, find something everyone, throw something in. So the frog found a lily, the cat found a comb, the bird found a twig, and the dog found a bone. They threw them all in, and the witch stirred them well, and while she was stirring, she muttered a spell. Iggity, ziggity, zaggity, zoom! Then out rose... Let's see. A truly magnificent broom, with seats for the witch and the cat and the dog, a nest for the bird, and a pool for the frog. Yes, cried the witch, and they all clambered on. The witch tapped the broomstick, and whoosh, they were gone. She ended up getting her new broom back, which is so awesome. The end. Thank you so much for tuning into my reading of Room on the Broom. I really hope you enjoyed. Now, for the 3 questions I said I would have in the beginning. Number 1, what 3 animals helped the witch throughout the story and rode on her broomstick at the end? 2, towards the end of the story, who tried to eat the witch and were her friends able to save her? And 3, what was the main problem overall in the story? Once you answer those 3 questions, make sure you tell your parents or your teacher and have them send the email that's on the screen. Happy Halloween!
You can send your answers to the email on the screen. Happy Halloween!
Hello, my name is Desiree Lampkins and I am a sophomore chemical engineering major from St. Louis, Missouri. And today I will be reading you The Itsy Bitsy Pumpkin by Sonali Fry. And this is the Itsy Bitsy Pumpkin with all of his family. The Itsy Bitsy Pumpkin rode down a spooky street. He passed a ghoulish ghost and a stinky goblin's feet. P.U. He traveled past a cornfield among some bales of hay. Oh, look, there's a scarecrow. Then the itsy bitsy pumpkin quickly bounced away. Boing, boing, boing. The itsy bitsy pumpkin didn't want to roam. He tried so very hard to find his way back home. Poor itsy bitsy pumpkin, he's so lost. Luckily, a passing witch helped him along the way. How nice. And the itsy bitsy pumpkin was home by the end of the day. Yay! The end. Okay, now that I have completed the book, I have 3 questions to ask you, and whoever can get the largest amount of correct answers wins the Itsy Bitsy Pumpkin book. The first question I have is, how many pumpkins were on the front of the book cover? The second question is, who did the Itsy Bitsy Pumpkin pass first? The third question is, who helped the Itsy Bitsy Pumpkin get home? My name is Desiree Lampkins, and thank you for watching my reading.
You can send your answers to the email on the screen. Happy Halloween!
My name is Madison McIntyre. I'm a second-year psychology pre-med major from New Jersey, and today I'm going to be reading Happy Halloween, Biscuit. Come along, Biscuit, said the little girl. We're going to the pumpkin patch. It's Halloween. Woof. Just look at all the pumpkins. Which one should we pick, Biscuit? Woof. Biscuit, where are you? Woof, woof. Funny puppy, there you are. Let's put a candle in the big jack-o'-lantern. Woof. Silly puppy, come out of there. Woof, woof. How do you like my Halloween costume, Biscuit? Woof. Oh, Biscuit, you found your own Halloween costume. Woof, woof. Look, Daisy, it's a ghost. Woof, meow. Don't be afraid. See? It's only Biscuit. Woof, woof. It's time to go trick-or-treating. Woof. Who did you find, Biscuit? Bow wow, it's Puddles. Let's see if Grandma and Grandpa recognizes us. Knock, knock, trick or treat. Look, there's a special treat for all of us. Woof, woof. Just look at all our treats. Halloween is fun, isn't it, Biscuit? Zzz. Good night, Biscuit. Happy Halloween. Thank you so much for tuning into my reading of Happy Halloween, Biscuit. I really hope you all enjoyed it. I have 3 questions for you all to answer about the book, and whoever gets the most questions right will get this book sent to them in the mail. All you have to do is have your parents or teachers send your answers to the email on the screen. Happy Halloween! So, who can tell me one place the little girl and dog visited this Halloween? Second, can you tell me what the dog's name is? Third, who did the little girl run into at her grandparents' house?
You can send your answers to the email on the screen. Happy Halloween!
Hello everyone, happy Halloween. My name is Angel Lucas. I'm a second-year math education major from Durham, North Carolina, and today I am going to be reading The Littlest Mummy. I hope you all enjoyed the book, so let's go ahead and get started. May was a mummy. She lived with her family in the spooky woods. There were many mummies in May's family, but May was the littlest one. May was the littlest mummy. The smallest one. It was almost Halloween and May was excited. This year, she was finally old enough to join her family's dance team at the big Halloween bash. She couldn't wait. She just had to learn their special mummy dance routine. Here it goes, their special mummy dance routine. First, May's big brother Mike coached her on her roar. She took a deep breath and roared, but it sounded like a whisper. Louder, May, Mike shouted, but May was roaring as loud as she could. Mike shook his head. "You're not loud enough. Your voice is too little," he said. "Maybe the twins can help." May knocked on the door. Knock, 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 knock. To her twin sister's bedroom. "I need help with this dance," she told them. So Mary and Melissa showed May how to shuffle. They shuffled slowly in rhythm, dragging their feet across the room. But when May tried, her little feet tangled in the wraps. She fell in the heap on the rug. "You're way too little," Mary said. "So small," Melissa added. "How sad." Mary fell. Oh no, she's too little. May found her dad in the garage. He was building a special coffin. "I can't do the mummy dance," May said. "Nonsense," her dad said. "Let's see your scary face." So May stood up extra tall. She put on the scariest face she could make. Her dad laughed. "Ha ha, that's a pretty cute scary face." May frowned. "Do I have to do the mummy dance?" she asked. May's dad wrapped her in a big hug. "Not if you don't want to. But why don't you go see your mother? She might have an idea," he said. May's mom was in the basement. She was making extra wraps for the big night. "Your wraps are ready," May's mom told her. "They'll be perfect for the dance." So May tried them on, but the wraps were too big for her tiny body. They were too big. "She looked like a pile of toilet paper. I'll have to make some adjustments," her mom said, looking worried. May wandered through the spooky woods. She was sad. She knew there had to be something special she could do, even if she was little. May sat down on a log to think, but she saw something crashing through the trees. Boom!
it was a witch. And she was just little, just like May. The witch fell from her giant broom right in front of May. Blop. Look at the witch. There she goes, on the ground. She fell, but she's little just like May. "Hi," the witch said, busting herself off. "I'm Wilma." "Hi," May said. "Are you okay?" Wilma sighed. "I'm too little for the broom flying demonstration." May nodded. "I'm too little for the mummy dance too." Wilma smiled, a big smile. "At least we'll have each other at the party." May smiled too. May met a friend, Wilma. All right. Soon the Halloween night arrived. All of the spooky woods were celebrating, but when it was time for May's family to start their dance, May stood up in the corner and watched. She didn't want to dance. Wilma stood next to her, holding her broom. May's family was really good. The mummy dance finished and everyone clapped. Then the crowd was quiet, too quiet. Music started playing, but no one danced. Nobody knew what to do next. The mayor seemed nervous. May looked down at Wilma's broom. She had an idea. "Let's do the limbo," she said. Wilma held up one end of the broom and her black cat held up the other end. May shimmered under the broomstick. She and Wilma laughed. So did the whole party. When it was Wilma's turn, a line started to form behind her. Everyone wanted to limbo. Everybody wanted to limbo. The Halloween party was a smashing success, all thanks to May and Wilma. There they go, everyone had fun. May might have been too little for the mummy dance, but she wasn't too little to find her own special thing to do. And more important, she was not too little to make a friend. May and Wilma are friends. And that is the end of my book, The Littlest Mummy. I hope you all enjoyed it. Now that we finished reading The Littlest Mummy book, I have 3 questions I want you all to answer. Whoever gets the most right can win this book. So make sure you tell your parents or your teachers your 3 answers. So the first question is, what was May for Halloween? What was the main character dressed like for Halloween? Was she a puppy? Was she a bird like me? Was she a Christmas tree like behind me? What was she? The next question I have regarding the Littlest Mummy book is, what was May's friend for Halloween? Again, was she a bird? Was she a tree? Or was she Santa Claus? Like, what was she? And the last question I have regarding the Littlest Mummy book is, what did May and her friend do at the end of the party that made everyone have such a fun time? What fun activity did they do at the end? Did they play tic-tac-toe? Did they jump up and down? What did they decide to do? And I'll give you a hint, it had something to do with May's friend Broomstick. All right, thanks again guys for reading this book with me, The Littlest Mummy. I hope you guys enjoyed. Happy Halloween. Bye.
You can send your answers to the email on the screen. Happy Halloween!